Steak. Steak. Maybe. We'll see. Hold on. Hello. Don't. Am I doing this right? Probably not. Hello. Kitchen. I was like, I want to make treats. I was like, I want to make food. And then I was like, how make food? And then I was like, oh, kitchen. Cooking stream. Yeah, might as well. But hi, Poke. Okay, hold on. Yes! Okay, question. Do I keep you guys here on the counter, or do I put you on the tripod? So that you can, like, see me as I work better. Do you want me to work in front of you, or you guys to be behind me, or, like, to the side? I don't know what works best here. I think it might be best for you guys to just stay there. Not gonna lie. Yeah. That actually can go in there. But hi, Radish. Hello, hello. How are we doing today? Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. Okay, so we are making a mix of cookie and brownies. So we're going to be making bars that's going to have cookie dough and brownie batter in them. Why? Because they sound fucking delicious right now. That's why. Ooh. Lights, camera, action. On. I don't know if I need to have this on. Ooh, you guys can't see that. It just looks regular. On. Up. Fuck if I know. Aside from my revelation about Fruit Loops. Yes, your poor Fruit Loops. Actually, wait, hold on. I'll be right back. Ah! Okay, this way, this camera can stay here as, like, camera, and I can just have this for chat and move this around with me as I go around the kitchen. I'm gonna move this sideways a bit. Do not fall over. I swear to God, do not fall over. I just want to be able to see chat easier. So I'm gonna have chat down there so that I can easier to look at than when it's up there. What is sticky on my floor? There's a sticky spot on my floor. I'm going to have to mop after this. Gross. Wash my hands. Okay. Okay, so brownies, we're just using box, and then for cookies, we're making half a regular batch of just Hy-Vee's cookie recipe on the back of the chocolate chip bag. But I'm cutting it in half, so hold on, I need paper. Do I have paper here somewhere? No. This is why I am the most disorganized cook you will ever fucking meet in your life. Me being in charge of the kitchen is something to be feared. I need paper. I need to do math. I'm so good at this streaming thing. Totally. Okay, so I need to cut the chocolate chip cookie recipe in half. Okay, so we're doing, so it'll be a half cup of butter. Then it'll be, oh God, be 3/8 white sugar. And then also 3/8 brown sugar. Half teaspoon vanilla. One eggy. 1 1/8 cup of flour. Half teaspoon baking soda. Eggy. Dylan Hollis. Anytime I say eggy, I am saying it like Dylan Hollis says eggy. Eggy. 1/4 teaspoon salt. And then Chucky chips. Okay, here we go. Here is the half recipe for a thing of, yes, that's a half batch of cookies. I don't know if you guys can read that clearly enough. We're working with it. Okay, starting. Butter. How much butter is in this stick? It's about half. And it's good enough. Wait, how much butter do I have to put in this? Hold on. Okay, 2 eggs, 2/3 cup vegetable oil. Okay, I'm gonna need, I've got enough eggs for this, I know I do. Eggs. Okay, yeah, I've got just enough eggs. If I was doing full batch of cookies, I wouldn't have an egg left. What do you mean autism pencil grip? Is pencil, is, hi. Hi. Pencil. Nyeh. Brain. Butter. There it is. Give me this. Listen, I am expert baker. Totally know what the fuck I'm doing. No, I don't. That there, microwave. 30 seconds in the microwave. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Sugar. I got 2 6 grit pencils. That's. I shouldn't be as surprised by that as I am. Okay, fuck. 3/8. No! The butter got a bit warm. It'll be fine. It'll survive. Melted butter. Okay. Brain. 3/8 is more than 3/9. So it's a little less than 1/3. Do I have an 1/8? I don't think I have an 1/8 cup. My mother had an 1/8 measuring cup for a while. I wish I did. Where are my measuring spoons? Hold on. Hold on. Somebody run the conversions for me. How much is a tablespoon compared to a cup? You do not drink the melted butter. Hold on. Googling tablespoon to cup conversion. This is why I grabbed the spare, the old phone. Okay. Tablespoons to cup. Okay, so 1 tablespoon is 1/6 of a cup. So if I need, so if I need 3/8 of, I hate this. So if I go 4, okay, so 4 tablespoons is 1/4 cup. So 4 tablespoons is 1/4 cup. That means 2 is 1/8. So 2 tablespoons is 1/8 of a cup. So that means if I need 3/8, it's 6 tablespoons. 6 tablespoons for 3/8. Because 4 tablespoons is 1/4. So 1/8 is 2. So it's 6. 6! Math. conversion math for baking is a fucking nightmare. In it goes. Where is the spatula? In it goes. Okay, 6 tablespoons of sugar. See, I do some math while I'm baking. Not a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put the white sugar away. Abacus. Brown sugar. Brown sugar is the problem child because it likes to solidify into a brick. Motherfucker. How are we gonna do this? Okay, we're gonna take this bowl and we're dumping the brown sugar into here so we can get past the big old clumpies. And actually get to a level that can crumble up enough to fill the thingies with. I need to do better by my freaking brown sugar. It's a mess. Look at my bowl of brown sugar chunks. Can you guys see that? I don't think you can. Shut the cabinet. Well, here. If I pick out the chunks, put them back in the bag, that should leave the little bits in there that I can scoop out. Chunks of brown sugar. Hello! How are we doing today? Hi, MH. Hello, motherfucker. I can't hear sound alerts right now. Yeah. Ooh, could I open up the page that lets you guys use speak? I could probably. Yay! Get all the big chunkies at the top. Okay, those bits are small enough. Most of the brown sugar bag is just hard lumps. Alright, so we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have just realized I'm an idiot. I have just realized I am a motherfucking idiot. I need more butter. You guys want to know a fun fact? 1 stick of butter is a half cup. So to make 1 cup of butter, you need 2 sticks. But my brain was just like, half the amount of butter, half a stick. But no! Half a stick of butter is only a 1/4 cup of butter. I need a half cup of butter. So I need more butter. I need to melt another half stick of butter. My bad. Where is the knife? Knife! Chop butter in the stick. I don't have Bluetooth speakers. Do I? Maybe? I don't think it's charged, though. If I can even remember where the fuck I put it right now. Hold on. I'm gonna cut up the butter. Cut up the butter so it melts. Thing is, I don't even know what the brain. I have a brain. I have a brain that exists and functions. Yep, totally. Tasty cow loaf. Yeah, chaos for next cooking stream. I want to do more cooking streams. Not only because it makes sure that I eat food, it's just a fun thing to do. Especially when I can just toss my phone on the counter and say, go for it. But also, getting a fancy setup for it would be kind of fun. Getting a fancy setup for stuff would be kind of fun. But also, that seems like a lot of fucking work. Okay, not there. Mixy. Okay, get that stirred. Okay, brown sugar bowl. Okay, brown sugar bits and brown sugar bowl are going over here. We will sort out the brown sugar when the other stuff is in the oven. Mixer. Mixy bits. Aha! Beater blades. Go in. My grandmother got me this beater mixer thing. Yep. Okay. Plug in over here. Hold on. See if you guys can be able to watch. Will the phone stay? Phone probably won't stay. Nope, there it goes. Hold on. We're gonna put the phone between two boxes. Stay. We're staying. Possibly. Partially. Not really. Now we need the egg. Egg. Fallen and can't get up, but I got you up. You guys are up. All good. Eggy. Eggshell. Okay, and then we need the vanilla. The vanilla is a half teaspoon. Half teaspoon of vanilla. Glow in the dark yarn. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Hold on, wipe that off because I need half teaspoon of baking soda. Oh gosh. This can fall. Phone's gonna fall. Another fucking phone. Stay. Okay, half a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda. In. And then I need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. aliens and frogs, I mean, those are always good options. Oh, too much salt. So we did butter, sugar, brown sugar, vanilla, eggy, baking soda, salt. All that's left is flour. Vanilla. Vanilla has a smell. Yes, Radish. Lots of things have smells. So a cup underneath the flour. So we'll do 2 half cups. And then the tablespoons. Okay, so that's half cup. First half cup. Wow, MH. Okay, second half cup. In. I need to add in 3 tablespoons. I am going to hit my head on that cabinet door, more than most likely. In. B. Orange noises. Guys, be nice. Put them in there. The struggle with the little hand mixer is that you have to use the spatula to get all the little bits. Get all the little bits. Fold it into the cookie dough. Get all the flour. Scrape the cookie dough off of the little beaters. Yeah, give. Hold on, that's not good. There's little brown sugar clumps that did not break up. Bruh. Yeah. Tastes good still. Neat. Cookie dough. It's not that much cookie dough. I'll lick it off later. Okay, flip it in, flip it in. Flip it in. I will eat the motherfucking cookie dough. I've been eating cookie dough all my goddamn life. If I was gonna get salmonella at this point in my life, I would have gotten it as a child. What? They're so big. No. If you did not grow up on a farm, do not do the shit I do. My immune system has been built by literal cow shit. Radish, I say this affectionately. If I haven't died yet, I'm probably not gonna. I will eat the cookie dough. It is one of my few joys in life. I have always eaten the batter and the dough and everything. I don't have the M&Ms. I've got the chocolate chips. So we're making the chocolate chip cookie dough, and then we're making the brownie mix, and then we're all putting it together in one fucking pan and seeing if I fuck it up. Hopefully not, because this shit tastes good. Now. Ow. Brain. I need to lick the beaters. No, hold on. I need a bowl. Mix it that way. Okay. What do we need for brownie mix? 2 eggs, 2/3 cup vegetable oil, 1/4 cup cold water. Okie dokie. Make gay cookies, add colors. I don't have food coloring. I had food coloring at one point. I don't know what happened to it. It's gone now. Scissors. What? I don't know that meme, Radish. Oh, we need box. 2 eggs, 2/3 cup vegetable oil, 1/4 cup cold water. Eggs. Eggies. Eggies. No eggshells, no eggshells. Get more eggs tomorrow. Vegetable oil. Big jug. Running to 2/3 cup. Stop making noise! Motherfuckers! Necro! Yes, we are in kitchen and I am making cookie brownies. Vegetable oil. The big glug. Right, third. Yeah, okay. Huzzah. In we go. Then quarter cup cold water. In. Okay. No, that one can sit there. I'll get a different one. I don't know what I want to use. Negro. Actually, I don't like this green one. It'll work. I forgot how big the brownie mix things are. Oh, word to the wise, never use melted butter for brownies. Unless you're doing something other to them, use the vegetable oil. Do not use melted butter or other like dairy derivative shit. Use the vegetable oil. Brownies have a very specific consistency that they make that they don't need the whatever the fuck it is, the proteins from, not proteins, the fat structures of butter don't work for brownies with what is in the brownie mix. Ouch! Okay, that's partially mixed. Okay, need to get out of there. Butter dog with the butter. Nom. Nom. Cookie dough. No. Maslow. In Spanish, it's mantequilla. Go in. Okay. Ooh, so yesterday I watched a new anime that has emotionally destroyed me. It's called Zenshu. It's so fucking good. Sit. Brownie splatter. I need a stand mixer, but those shits are expensive. The stand mixer my mother got, she got for a wedding gift. She got a KitchenAid stand mixer as her wedding present, what it will be, 25 years ago? And that shit still fucking goes. I want a KitchenAid, but those shits are expensive. They're like $400, $500. Think about it like this, Radish. I didn't used to have a mixer. I used to have to mix everything by hand. My grandma just got me this little electric mixer for Christmas. I used to mix shit by hand. Okay, Chucky Chips. Chucky Chips into the brownies. There's never a thing as too much chocolate in a dessert. Yum. Very, very fucking expensive. There ain't no denying that. Scrape it off. I'm going to have to wash the counters. I am getting stuff everywhere. Okay. Covering my hands in stuff. Yeah. Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess. Oh, why did I put that spatula in the sink? Is it going in the sink yet? I need that still. Here. Give me that back. Okay, close that so I don't hit my head on it. Back in my day, I used to do it all by hand, walking over mountains, country, yep. Exactly. Okay, should probably turn on the oven, shouldn't I? Thick, we're going 350. Bake, we're going 350. I need cookie instructions. Cookies go 375. Oh gosh, I got brownie batter on the freaking phone. I had to walk both ways uphill in snow. That's what it felt like sometimes, because I had to take the bus to school. Ugh. Getting out to the bus was a pain in the ass. Move that. Out of the way. Over there. Okay. Pan. Cake pan. Using insulated pan, lengthen bake time by 7 minutes. Fascinating. Oh, it was a nightmare and a half, Necro. It was a fucking nightmare. Okay. How are we doing this? So I say... It's because there's so much more brownie batter. And no, we'll just toss it all in. All in it goes. Ooh, hold on. was like, is this all gonna fit in here? Of course it's gonna fucking fit in here. Question is, can I get it all in there without getting it all over? Bull. Camera. Stay. Okay. Toast spread. Brownie batter out across. The pan. Actually, no, hold on. Scoop out a chunk of this. Smooth it out. No fire. I am good baker. Best baker. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, cookie dough. Blep. 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 Blip, 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 blip. Oh, cookie dough in. Okay, so then smush it in. Okay, all smushed in. Okay. Nom nom nom. You've never had a cookie brownie before, MH? They're so good. Did you not see the title of the stream is Cookie Brownie? Not cookies and brownies, Cookie Brownie. They're so good. Hold on. Into the sink. Itchy. Ta-da! It's so good. They're delicious. This is normal baking. Cookie brownies are like a kind of standard dessert. They're a fun way to mix shit up, but they're standard. They're literally like a main dessert sold by a couple restaurants. Look up Domino's Cookie Brownie. or brownie cookie, brownie. I don't know what their name is, but they're a thing. They're so good. I don't know what chains go where. They go all over the place. Okay. I got brownie batter on everything. Okay. What a sad life you live to not have dominoes. Okay. Pan is going in. In we go. Upper middle. Okay. Timer. 30 minutes. No, we'll check in on 15. We'll check in at 15. Most likely will not be done at that point. But, okay. So now we go over here. And we're going to fuck around and find out with the brown sugar. If I can get the phone stand. Stand, phone, stand. Stay. Stay. Ta-da! Okay. How do I break up the brown sugar bag that's all just clumps? Oh, that puts holes in the bag. I put you guys in a roll of tape. I hope you guys know that. I put you guys in a roll of tape. Like in the center of a roll of blue masking tape. Break up the chunks. Well, I put a hole in the brown sugar bag. Well, of course I did. Makes sense. I do things like that. Brown sugar, swipe. Next guy. I need a different bag. No, not that. This one. Heavier bag. Let's go. Heavier duty bag. Because yeah, giant chunks of brown sugar are not very useful for baking. I need like a rock tumbler, but specifically for brown sugar. Yeah, I know. That would be the smart thing to do. I need to get a sifter of some kind. Do I have anything that would work as a sieve? I don't think so. Cinnamon. Cinnamon does not make brown sugar. What? Okay. I mean, you can make cinnamon sugar, and it's like something you can use to like put on toast and shit. down in the bottom corner of the bag. It's like rocks. It's literally like rocks. Ooh, making a mess. Brown sugar all over the place. I need a sift of some kind. Hydration. I should probably do that at some point. Yes, that would be a thing to do. Hold on. Water bottle. Where? Actually, wait, hold on. Gatorade. Yeah. The Gatorade tastes kind of funky, so I am hydrated. Mortar and pestle or something. Chunky rock bits. Okay, so I've got an amount of brown sugar that has been kind of declumpified. Hands. So far so good. Looks like it's not bursting the flames. Bad. Not a lot, but it's some brown sugar that's easier to manage. Close your little zipper. Sealed. Cool. I know I need better bags to zip the zip. This bag got trash. The bowl of brown sugar chunks. They're just like rocks. They're just rocks. I don't know what to do with them. I guess I can put them in another bag and just keep bullying them when I get a chance. Or, hold on. Where is the lid for this? Or this one? Hold on. Hold on. No, come here. Hold. Balls. Put brown sugar chunks into this bowl. Put the lid on it. And I can just bully it. See if I can turn it into a rock tumbler. How well do you think that would work? Trying to rock tumble brown sugar. Water. Water got everywhere. Over there. Yeah. Yep. Whoa. The bowl's in the sink. We're not happy with how I stacked them. But, ooh, latest anime that I watched, Zenshu. So fucking good. I watched it yesterday. It is amazing. Blip. There. Hair, half up, half down. Huzzah. Okay. Now I don't look as much like a pinhead. But it's so good. Do you guys want me to talk about anime? Or what do you guys want to talk about? Because we got, how long do we have? Got a minute on that. That's not done yet. So, hold on. Ooh, Dr. Stone. That one is a good one. Okay. Do you guys want to see? Look at it. Look at the deliciousness. Ooh. 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 Okay. Close the oven. Okay. Timer. Going to adjust the timer. We're going to do 10 minutes. Then we'll check on it again. Okay. I've seen a lot of stuff for Dr. Stone, and I've kind of been wanting to check it out. The does not look like burned cookies. It looks like deliciousness. This is my rock tumbler of brown sugar. If I had a cat, this would be where I would let the cat bat this around as a toy. I can't check stuff on Discord when I'm streaming. Sorry. Actually, no, wait. We could go to the office. Hold on. We can go to the office quick and check stuff on the computer. Hold on. Can click buttons. We can see stuff. Check stuff quick at the computer, but can't really leave the kitchen. Leaving the kitchen when you're making stuff as an ADHD person is a bad idea. Oh gosh, not the Avatar: The Last Airbender element chart. Oh god. Oh boy. Yeah. That was a thing. Ads! Stinky. Water bottle. Bump, 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 bump. Ah. Okay. But yeah. So, Zenshu, I watched it last night. Zenshu is an isekai anime. Isekai, if you do not know, is where a person from the real world gets sent to a fantasy world. Sometimes they reincarnate, sometimes they're just transported, yada yada yada, different things. But Zenshu is about an animator who gets transported into the world of the movie that made her fall in love with animating and made her want to become an animator in the first place. And it's so good. But the thing is that the original world, the movie she gets transported into, is called A Tale of Perishing. A Tale of Perishing is a tragedy. It is a... A Tale of Perishing is a tragedy anime movie where it's the story of a hero that loses everything trying to save the world. And once the hero has lost everything, he becomes the destructive force of the world. He becomes the final villain that he was fighting against this whole time that he lost all of his friends to. But the thing is that, so our main character, Natsuko, she gets transported from the real world after she eats bad food and gets food poisoning because she had been working on creating a new movie about first love, like Summer's first love and all that stuff. The thing is that Natsuko has never fallen in love before, not with a person. That is the thing to remember. But she gets transported into the movie that made her fall in love with animating. And basically she joins this movie and she loves this movie. She loves the fact that it is a tragedy. But when faced with the tragedies, she can't help but intervene. And through her intervention, she delays the end of the world as it's supposed to be written. But it gets to a point where she replaces the love interest. So the hero falls in love with her, and she falls in love with him back, because she realizes that he is a real person. And in the artistic stuff, he represents her love of animating. But also, in this instance, he is a real person. He is a real person that has hopes and dreams and represents a hero that has struggled and fought and craved any sort of happiness, because he has dedicated his whole life to being a hero. But now that Natsuko has intervened, Luke has a chance to discover who he is outside of being a hero. But the thing is that the original creator of the series also got isekai'd into the story. And because of that, the director, who has a character that is Director Bird, goes around recorrecting stuff to get this story back to its plot points. So the tragedies start happening again, but just slightly different because of Natsuko's involvement. This time, they're almost worse. Until the point to where our main hero, Luke, thinks that he's lost everything again. And it's just, I don't want to spoil the end in case you guys want to watch it, but it is so good. And it has such an interesting take on the place of tragedy shows in pop culture. Because tragedies rarely get popular, especially if you know going in that it is a tragedy. So the thing is that A Tale of Perishing was like marketed as an adventure show, but it was a tragedy, and it was considered a box office flop when it was created. But Natsuko still fell in love with it and everything like that. And just, it's so good. It's Zenshu, Zenshu, Zenshu. And it's so good. It is so good. You will laugh, and you might cry, and it's so good. And it's so good for an isekai, and there is hope that they reunite at the end and everything, but it's Studio Mappa, and if you know Studio Mappa's works, they are notorious for not giving us second seasons. They will drop 12-episode masterpieces that could be continued, leave us on a semi-cliffhanger, and do nothing with it, ever. Ugh. I hate it here. But also I love it, because I love the anime. The anime was so fucking good. Hold on, checking on the stuff. Timer, 3 minutes. They look kind of done. Hold on, you guys want to see? Oh, they look good. I need a stick. No, not that stick. This stick. Those ones? Where did I put the things? Nope, that's plastic silverware. Where's the skewer spots? Those things. Yes. Don't have a toothpick. It cooking. It is cooking. I gotta test it to see if the thingies stay. You guys stay. Why did the thing get wet? The thing's not supposed to get wet. If the thing gets wet, then it doesn't do its job very well. Hold on, I need another hand towel. If you guys ever want to learn from my mistakes, never use a pot holder when it's wet, because the water will conduct the heat that the pot holder is meant to stop. Why would you want to make tapestry crochet? That seems like something that would cause you pain. Okay. Nope, that is not done yet at all. Back in it goes. That's not done at all. Still very gooey. Adjust the timer. Doing 10 minutes. It is very gooey still. Ow. Box. Nom nom nom. Box. It will not be fun for you, Radish. I can guarantee you that. Okay, what are we gonna do? More talking. Ugh. So yeah. So MH has recently watched Dr. Stone. What about you, Radish? Have you watched any of the ones that I have been trying to force you on? Because there's Apothecary Diaries, there's Solo Leveling, there's What's the other one I was watching recently? Reincarnated as a slime. A lot of things could happen, Radish. A lot of things could happen. Do not tempt fate. Do not tempt the sorcery. The sorcery will win. Hold on. There. That works. Maybe? No, I'm gonna... Watch Apothecary Diaries. It is so fucking worth it. Apothecary Diaries is so fucking worth it. It's so good. Waiting for things to bake. Webtoons are good. Webtoons are good. Yep, yep, yep. Beastars? I have not watched that one. I don't really like the anthropomorphized stuff. It gets a bit freaky. Like, I will watch... There's some stuff, but it's like, they gotta be the animals. Like, if they're just animals walking on two legs, that's one thing. But when it's the animal heads on human bodies, that gets weird. That gets weird for me. I can't do that one. It's also why I haven't watched Zootopia. I don't like Zootopia. They're too human. Too human. But stuff like Madagascar and Penguins in Madagascar, that shit's funny. Penguins in Madagascar is fucking funny. But yeah. Have you looked at the book version of The Wolf Among Us? I do not know what that is. Explain, Necro. Do tell. What the fuck, Radish? What the fuck? Why? Why? Why would you do that? Itchy. Itchy side. Neck. Hold on. Thanks. Grab. Sometimes you guys get talking, I will miss messages, but this one has the full chat. I only see like 2 messages for you guys on the live feed. The Wolf Among Us. I have no idea what that is, Necro. My brown sugar maraca. And now it's a hat. Baking stuff is fun, but the waiting time for stuff to bake takes a bit. It takes some fucking time. I'll say that much. Okay. Thinking brain. Thinking brain, thinking brain, thinking brain. It's got neat world building, and the carnivores versus predators debate in it isn't just a racism allegory like in Zootopia. It's a lot of different things, and there's Toxic Old Man Yowie, which I find incredibly funny how they portray it. God damn it, Radish. Always you with the Toxic Old Man Yowie. Hold on. Checking things. Did I get my laundry? Yes, I did. Still no. Still not clean. I'm getting better though. Okay. So the premise is that it takes a bunch of famous fairy tale characters and puts them in New York in like the 80s. You follow the sheriff, Biggie B, Wolf, Big Bad Wolf, as he goes about different mysteries. It's really cool and is DC Comics officially. Ooh! There's also a pretty famous video game that was made about them. Toxic Old Man Yowie is the best trope and you can't convince me otherwise. I'd say there's some pretty good other ones. neck, pop, twist. No, because we shouldn't stand toxic relationships. We should support the healthy ones. Instead of toxic old man yaoi, just have old man yaoi. Don't gotta make it toxic for it to be good. Just give them a banter dynamic. You don't gotta make them toxic. Why am I tired? I make stuff up and I put it in the pan and now it's in the oven and we take it out of the oven in like 2 minutes maybe? We'll see. Ooh, itchy. Use the toxic as the relationship descriptor, not the couple descriptor. There is a difference. Oh, you guys want to see the painting my grandma made me? I actually got it hung up on the wall. Well, she didn't make it for me, but it's a painting my grandma made of the lake where their house used to be. And oh, it's so pretty. I've got it hung up in my kitchen. It's so nice. Yeah. I don't know if you can still see, but there's a lot of pencil marks on the wall that I made in order to make sure I got everything hung correctly. Yeah. My grandma Ria made it. She's awesome. She made also... My grandma Ria also made... this little fish. She made this little fish for me as well. Well, not specifically for me. Or was this one specifically for me? I can't remember. But she also made this little fish. This was one of like her first projects that she ever made. And then yeah. Dude, I don't think Grandma does commissions. She's a bit up there. But she does art and she has fun with it. She's so good at it. She's been working on making portraits of all of us grandkids. So she's done my brother Zach, my brother Jacob. She's been working on mine for a while. But she's struggling with mine because mine involves an animal and she really wanted to get the animal correctly. And then there's me as a little kid. She's made a lot of stuff. Actually, wait, I think I have more of her stuff. But hold on. Stuff's going to be good taken out of the oven now. So pausing that. Checking the oven. And then if this is done while this is cool, I'll go grab more of Grandma's art stuff. I say that's good enough. Ooh, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it. Okay, we're good. Off. Off. Look at them. You can't really see the cookie parts in there, but they're in there, and it's going to be so good. We'll let that cool for a bit, and I'll go grab more of Grandma's art stuff. The other half was very clearly in We Died Together in Glorious Vigilante Justice, and this Komodo Dragon boyfriend got in a straight relationship, and he has tag betrayal about it. Bruh. Bruh. Here, I've got some more of Grandma's art stuff in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. She made this little poppy painting. Put it on a birthday card for me. Well, she made a bigger painting of it and then got prints made of it. Do I have another one? Nope, not that stuff. Not that stuff. Ooh, this one. Oh, this one of them? Nope, not that. Nope, 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 nope. Not that stuff. Oh, this one. She made this one. This is a painting of my grandpa on a Florida beach with a bunch of like driftwood and stuff. So yeah, that's my grandpa right there, and that's a beach in Florida with a bunch of driftwood and everything that my grandma made. I got one of her bison. That's one that I could show off. Nope. Oh, here's one. So this is the painting she did of my brother Zach from when he was little, with a cow in the background. Faces are a bit difficult. But yeah, that's another one my grandma did. Nope, not that. Oh, here's another one of these sunflowers that she did. All of these are like prints she made and then got put on cards for birthdays and stuff. But yeah, my grandma is super talented. She has been the one that has encouraged like most of my artistic endeavors and everything throughout the years. She's just fucking amazing. But yeah, she also made like a really cool rose painting that's at my parents' place. She's done portraits of my brother. She's working on one for me. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Itchy. But yeah. So the grandma that made those paintings is the one that I'm making this painting for. And she's also the one that bought me this fun, fancy easel that I finally got set up. I need to work on this. I need to finish up the details on them, but... But yeah, my Grandma Maria is awesome. She's so cool. Okay. Did I mention the other one is just a horse? Crime fighting horse in fucking JoJo poses? What the fuck? Why is there a horse doing JoJo poses? Horses don't do JoJo poses. How are we doing on the cooling? Looks pretty good. Couple cracks, but not bad. I need to put dishes away. Okay, let's go there. Do not fall, you're right above the sink. Let me rephrase. Horses shouldn't do JoJo poses. They do not have the spines for that. Ah! Water all over my arm. Water still in the bowl. Okay. Dishes put away. Close the cabinets. Close the cabinets because otherwise I will hit my head on them. And that's no fun for nobody. Look at them. It's so good looking. Can I cut into this now? Nope, still hot. A way to test if it's cooled off or not. Can you touch the pan without it burning your finger? Didn't burn, but it's still pretty warm, so we'll wait a bit. Boy, yeah. My grandma does crazy art. She's so good at it. She also did stuff with like some sea glass that she found in Florida. And she's found some really cool other stuff and everything. She's so artistic. I love her so much. Ugh, itchy. Ooh. Bleh. Okay. Look up the JoJo horse. Actually, no, wait. I can't check Discord on this one. I don't think I'm signed in on Discord on this one. Oh, I am. Okay, we can check the JoJo horse. Media, let's see. What the fuck is the fucking JoJo horse? What the actual fuck? Why does JoJo horse exist? Why does JoJo horse exist? I don't know. No. I refuse JoJo horse. JoJo horse, no more. No thank you. No thank you, JoJo horse. No. No. Hair go wild. Slump. Okay. I really want to cut one of the cookie brownies right now. I don't want to keep waiting. I do not want to keep waiting. I want them right now. Why do we have to wait for them to cool? This is the worst part of baking. This is the worst part of baking, is that you want your treats to be ready now, but you have to wait. You have to wait for your treats. This is so sad. What is an anime that I have been wanting to start watching? Hold on. I've got a list of them. What is an anime that I've been wanting to start? Why can't I remember now? What is it? God damn it. Brain, work with me here. What? I cannot remember. I can't remember what the fuck it is, what anime I was wanting to watch. Brain. Ugh. Oh, do you guys see the lights? I hung up string lights in the living room also. Okay, Radish. Don't crucify me for this, but I checked out the first episode and something just didn't click. It just didn't click for me. I don't know why, but something just didn't click for Dungeon Meshi. We're gonna put the lights in the hallway. Go all the way around the living room and then do it all the way. Pan's still hot, but I want treats. Nom nom nom. I want treats. I'm sorry, Radish. I'm sorry. I want treat. Treat. I'm sorry, Radish. I'm sorry. Oh. Look at it. Mmm. I did good. I did so good. Look at this. Look at my cookie brownie. I did so fucking good. I want ice cream. Do I have ice cream? I think I have ice cream. I do. Oh, but it's not vanilla ice cream. It's all sort of other ice cream. Dang. I mean, I've got some ice cream, but it's not ice cream that pairs well with brownies. Scoop up bits. Oh, this is very ice crystalled. Add little bits of ice cream when it can. And I think this ice cream might be a little bit past its goodness. I've had it for a while. I'll buy ice cream and then I'll never get around to actually eating it. When is this good? Hold on. Does it have none on there? No, it's still within its best by date. But yeah! Cookie brownies, success. No, with my hair. Get out of there. Do not need my hair. Get out of my bowl. I didn't even get hair in the bowl. I did so good. And NH doubted me. But yeah, it's a mix of brownie and cookie and deliciousness. Excellent. Look at it. The little bits of cookie and the crust and the brownie with a little bit of ice cream. So good. It's all gone already. Sad. Sadness. What's the ice cream like? I did a very good job if I do say so. And I do. Okay. in case I forget to put a lid on it. It won't be that big of a deal. Okay. I did not need to bring the ring light into the kitchen. Did not end up using it. Okay. Put that there. Toss that there. Back in we go. Okay. Okay, now we need to get stuff transferred to the computer. Okay. I don't know how well transferring the stream to the computer is going to go, but we will see. Yes, we are trying to change the things. Stop being broken. We're going docs, stream info. We need word of the day. What the fuck is that word? Yeah, we'll see how well it goes. What are we doing after this? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I don't know. Writing? Writing's always a good bet. Words and things. Yeah, maybe. Writing and reading. There we go. Okay. Headphones. Spotify. Up and going. Okay, need to click that button. That, no, not that button, that button. Start listening. That one, that one, that one. Stream avatars. Okay. Done. There. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we're gonna click that button.